So I would like to show you what the Kudos Club looks like and how you navigate around in it. So go to the URL www.kudosclub.com, and after you have completed the recover password process, you will end up with your username, which is your GBC group email address, and the password that you individually chose. So I'm going to enter my email address here, and the password that I have chosen, or that I had chosen before already. This will open the platform. Ta-da, this is the Kudos Club. Okay, on the left upper corner, this is your account area. You can individualize your account with a picture. You can enter more details about you by clicking on more details. You can write a few lines about you, like I am based in Vienna. You can update your profile here. This will show a little bit later. Basically, the Kudos Club consists of three very important areas. Recognize, challenges, and redeem. Of course, the Kudos Bank is also very important, but it's more or less an overview of what you've already collected and what you've already piled up. So let's get back at that a little bit later. The most important things are here between recognize and challenges, because this is where you get active. So you click on challenges. Here you can see that the challenges that are arranged according to our values: ownership, dynamic, collaboration, and transparency. You can also see them here in the value pillars on the left side: ownership, dynamic, collaboration, and transparency. So if you're interested in choosing a challenge in the value of ownership, either individual or team, you click on the purple color. You scroll down, and here is where you see where all the challenges are listed up. They are categorized easy, medium, and hard, which means an easy challenge may take maybe a day or an hour, and a medium challenge longer, and a hard challenge then is more or less half a project that may take half a year or so, depending on the content. So if you wish to take part in one challenge, for instance this one, organize a surprise for your team, you click on it and you add it to your dashboard. The system prompts this pop-up where you have to confirm that you have not taken any action in this challenge before. So when you now check your dashboard, which is here in the it's the first button here in the navigation, you see that the challenge has been added to your dashboard. It is an individual challenge, and it's not yet completed. So now a little time passes. You've organized a surprise for your team. You've done that. You've completed your challenge, and you go into your dashboard and you click on complete and mark as the challenge is complete on your own. What you always have to do is to provide evidence. So either you provide a picture. We can take a random picture here. I would like to go for this one here. I add some notes. Yes, I did it. If the challenge was around creating a video, I would add the URL link to YouTube here, and I would confirm. What happens now is that your challenge is posted on the Kudos wall. The Kudos wall now shows everybody who is active in the system that I have completed the challenge, I've organized a surprise for a team, and that I have shown evidence. By clicking complete, the respective amount of percentage is added to the individual pillar. And this is the way how you earn points, how you pile up percentage over the year in the individual pillars: ownership, dynamic, collaboration, transparency. I would like to show you how to take a team challenge it's self-explaining. You select the team challenge button, you select a team challenge, you add it to your dashboard, and here you tag the people you would like to take the challenge with. I would like to take this virtual challenge with Mairead and Ines from the offices here in Vienna. I'm asked if I'm sure that these are all people I would like to take the challenge with. I confirm, and again, the challenge is added to my dashboard. From this little icon here, you can see that it is a team challenge. So what happens now? This challenge shows up in the dashboards of all the people that I've added to it. But every single person has to complete it on their own in order for all 3 to get the points. So it doesn't make sense to take a team challenge, to put in 12 people and 8 of them are not interested. So you may want to discuss this beforehand to make sure that you're rewarded for what you're doing. Same thing as before, some time goes by, a week, a month, half a year, depending on the effort that you have to put into the challenge. You click on complete, you add a picture or anything like, you add the notes, and you confirm that the challenge is completed. See, at the very same moment, the points that you've gained through this challenge will be reflected here in the value pillars. Easy, isn't it? So recognition is a key value of our company, so we made it part of the game in a very beautiful way. When you click on recognize, you can recognize any of your colleagues for living our values. You just have to pull up their name. So I would like to recognize my colleague Karina here in Vienna. I have to select a reason why I would like to do that. I'm going for she makes my day a lot brighter. I select the value. I think that is because she's very collaborative with me, and I can give 15, 30, or 45 points to her. I'm doing that now. And I also would like to add a little comment. This is the notification that she will read on the wall. Thank you for being a great colleague, just to make it easy. And you submit it. You can add a picture if you want, but you don't have to. If you don't want to add a picture, just close this window. And immediately after that, you will see that I have recognized Karina Leubel with 45 Kudos points. These 45 Kudos points will go into the recognition pillar of Karina's account. So I think you've understood and you've already seen that there's more as a little line between here. Everything that is collected under the recognition tab goes into the recognition pillar, and everything that is collected via the challenges tab goes into one of the other 4. So why is that? As you can read here on more info, everything that you collect in the recognition pillar cannot be used against the reward catalog. So this is not a monetary reward you get. When the pillar is filled to 100%, that means that you've reached extra 2 days off for 1 year. So basically, you're awarding your colleagues with extra time off from work, which I think is a very nice thing. Here you have a little balance that you know how many Kudos points you can still give away in this quarter. These points are managed quarterly. You are allowed to spend 180 Kudos points per quarter and not more than 180 points to one person in the full year. So there is a cap. We ask you to use this feature responsibly, and please do not misuse the trust we have in you. So once you've filled all your pillars up to 100%, you can go into the redeem section, which is the shop. Please note that the pillar has to be full. Only when you've reached 100%, the points that you've collected in the pillar may be exchanged for products. You know that we have very many locations, and locations have different tax systems and different market situation. So the points that you have to collect per pillar vary from office to office. Here in Austria, it takes 90 Kudos points to fill one pillar. In the UK, this may say 100. In the Philippines, this may say 75. In the US, this may say 120. But please rest assured that there is no. This is on purpose, and this is that we can meet every single location's tax and market environment. If you have further questions to this, please do not hesitate to contact me or our reward team in Gibraltar. So once you've reached 100%, you're notified by an automated email. Our value champions then have to approve your pillar. So there is a little bit, there is a small level, there's a small element of approval in the whole team. The value champions will go in, they will check your evidences against what you've achieved and what you've collected in your pillars, and only then your Kudos points will be added to a real budget that you can actually then go spend in the redeem in the reward catalog in our shop here. So when you click on redeem, you see the catalog. Oh, you should see the catalog. So in the product catalog, you can see what you can get for the points you've collected. This is very similar to what you've been used to. The process is also pretty much the same. You go in, you select the product, you order the product, and it's being delivered to your office address. There is also a blog section that will be updated once in a while with interesting articles. For the start, we have not had the time to put a lot of focus on this. There is a ranking so that you can see where your team stands in the comparison with other teams, with other locations. Here in the Kudos section, you see the points that you've collected so far. This is your functional teams account, so the team that you are working with on a daily basis, how the team is doing compared to others. And global Kudos is how the whole company is doing in terms of engagement with the Kudos Club. Here you will see your team members as soon as they update their profile pictures. Here's a recognition feed, so who has been recognized by whom with how many points. On the home side, there is the most nominated people, so people who have received the most points via the Recognize tab. We also have a video vault here and another box for graphics that we will update frequently in the future. So you may have realized that all these three areas are individually scrollable, so you can mix and match what you would like to see. There's a filter function. You can filter per location. You can also filter per value. So you can take a look. The system is quite fresh and there is not much data in it now, so you can filter per value to see what have people done in the recognition area, what have people done in the collaboration area, and so on. Yes, I think that's pretty much it. You log out by clicking the logout button. That takes you back to the login page. I hope to see many of you on the login page and in the Kudos Club. I really think that the tool is very easy to handle. We all work in the IT industry, so it should not be a problem for us. All questions can, of course, always be directed to me, the global values@gcgroup.com email address, or the colleagues Peter or my colleagues Peter and Pandia in Gibraltar. Happy Kudos Day to us. Have fun and talk to you later.